update on the Cobra. I haven't made one of these in a while. Figured I'd let you guys know what's going on. So motor is pretty much the same as before. That's not really changing much. It's already going to be built for what I need it to, but some changes are I'm not going to use the on 3 exhaust that goes down and the normal catback as they had intended. I made a fender exit over here. It'll come out at this nice angle, have that all mocked up. Just need to get that welded. The turbo manifolds are off right now. They're sitting over here. I just need to get the wastegates welded up on those because it's a different flange style. It's the V-band flange rather than the 2-bolt. So that's complete. Down in here, got a Mishimoto fan all set up here. Down here, I don't know if you can see it right here. I'm utilizing the stock Cobra heat exchanger as the heat exchanger for the intercooler because I'm still doing water to air intercooling. Radiator is pushed back. It used to sit where the front clip here ends. I moved it forward this way, and so now this sits closer, gives me much more room here to fit the turbo. The turbo is still going to be the 83 I have over here. It's a 8083 from VS Racing. I'm just going to run this for now, see how it does. Thing is massive and weighs as much as a child, so that's cool. Getting ready to put this thing on soon, very soon. Already had it mocked up quite a few times, but yeah, we're it's an on and off sort of thing. Interior, so they're the red Corbo seats. I have them covered up. I was doing some grinding, but I think I've done that. Let's pull this off. Yeah, it's a very nice red Corbo seat. I'm happy with these. I think they look awesome in the car. Big fan of red, so you know, works for me. Shifters over there. I've still gotta figure out what I want to do for transmission. So far, it's looking like T56 Magnum. So it's basically a T56 case with a TR6060 inside of it. That would be really nice to have. So once I figure out the rest of the stuff I'm about to talk about, I'll go forward with that and we'll get that in the works. Ford Performance wheel. This is a really nice like suede Alcantara wheel. I've wanted that for a long time, so I just went ahead and did it and just used a NRG quick disconnect hub. It looks really nice. In the back here, all the parts I have still. So you look through there, you can still see the other side of the car. So I've got wheel tubs there. Those will be welded in very soon. Everything's prepped for it. Everything's ground down. They'll be going in very, very soon. So yeah, you can see the tire right there. Like you can see the floor. So obviously that's going to get welded in. I had to do that because of the rear end. So in there, that's a 8.8. It's built. Spool, 390 gears, gun-drilled axles, everything inside there. Should hold up easily more than 1,500 horse, so that will work just fine. Suspension, I have those coilover, like inboard coilovers from Viking, so those should do me pretty good. Have those set up. Rear end is in the car, bolted in, everything's ready to go. For the trunk, I wanted to run my ice box, my battery back here. I wanted to kind of make something that looks really nice. So the trunk doesn't exist underneath this little floor that I made. They call it a Foss floor. So I built that, and this is the passenger side, driver side. I just did up so I knew which direction they shoot in. So yeah, if you look through here, like you can see the floor. There's no trunk left here, no spare tire well, nothing. So this floor will be going down to basically cover that up and keep burnout smoke out of my face and stuff like that. This is my ice box from Rhodes Race Cars. I believe that's 5 to 6 gallons. So they'll be able to feed the air-to-water intercooler quite nicely. Nice battery box from Summit or Jegs. But yeah, beyond that, the Cobra update is coming along. Now, the only thing that is new, and it's a new project that I'm working on with this, is this Mach 1 intake. No one makes an air-to-water intercooler intake deal with this. So from Cletus's videos, he had that Holley high ram for the longest time, and he used the Shearer Fab or 417 Motorsports intercooler core in between it, and that's how he cools his air charge. They don't make that for Ford stuff, so I was trying to make an adapter for that. That wasn't really going well. Trying to get this shape for the Mach 1, actually found out a lot of companies do a lot of R&D for that, just for that little spacer shape here, just for this, that outline. It's such a hard outline to recreate from Ford, so any CAD programs I needed to try to model that, they were not willing to give up easily at all. So it's not really worth it for me to build that in that case. So what I'm going to do is just trace that out on some thick aluminum block, cut it out, and that'll be my spacer, so that I can get over the humps in the intake, which I ported. But I have, don't laugh, a mock-up for basically what we're going to run. It'll look something like this. So I'll be making this out of aluminum, and I'll be using core from Bell intercoolers. And so I'll pretty much have, and I'll put it in real quick, basically there's a Corvette with a Holley high ram setup, same sort of deal as Cletus. It'll basically run the same thing, and there'll be a Holley high ram lid up here, and then the throttle body will point slightly down like that, and then go down to the turbo, because the turbo outlet is right about here. So boost pipe will be from here to there, and that's it. About, I'm hoping, less than a foot. So boost lag should be something I don't need to worry about, and save a ton of space that way. I had some other stuff mocked up here for an air-to-water intercooler, and it just, you needed pipes that go all the way across here and then up into here if you use the stock Mach 1 lid, and I was tired of that. So designed this thing up. The other day I just made it out of cardboard just to make sure some of the measurements were roughly in position, so it clears the firewall and gives me space to run stuff. So if you saw the picture I posted in the video a couple seconds ago, I'm going to have to cut the hood. So that'll be cut in the center. It'll be a clean cut. I'm meticulous about that stuff. And it'll be just enough to let the top of the high ram peek through, so they'll kind of know what's going on here. Beyond that though, and I'll have more videos about how to make this, how I'm making it at least. I think that'd be a pretty cool project for people to see. Honestly, like the core for the air-to-water intercooler, like I said, the 417 Motorsports one and the Shearer Fab one, you guys can Google those and see what I'm talking about. They're like $1,500. I just this morning totaled up my costs for this. Just in like materials, it's like $400, and then my time is free for me, and then my welder, I'll bring it to him, maybe a couple $100 there. I'm still like $700 cheaper doing it myself, making exactly what I need, rather than trying to adapt some weird stuff. And so as this starts to get more into a driving machine, we'll start testing the car, see how the car does. I've got all the safety stuff. I want to actually race the car, so we'll see how and I don't know how to do all that. Like, I've been to the track, I'm very familiar with the track, but like SFI rules, NHRA rules, licensing, all that stuff that everyone's like, I don't know if I can do it. Well, I'll show you how, because I'll be doing it, because that's what I want to do. Just get after it. If that's what you want, you gotta get after it. So we're gonna get after it. We'll start chipping away at how to do this thing. I've never done it. I'm pretty engineering savvy, so I can figure it out, and I already have. And we'll start building it. And I'll show you guys what I do, why I do it, and some stuff I found out along the way, and we'll learn together. So thank you for watching. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. I'm going to keep trying to post videos about how this build's going, what's happening with the car, where we're at, and we'll get a nice street car going. So thanks for watching. I'll talk to you guys later. See ya.